Welcome back. More now on the breaking drama involving troubled pop singer Britney Spears. She has until Wednesday to give up her children, her two sons. Late this afternoon, a court ordered temporary custody to her ex-husband, Kevin Federline. Now, just last month, you may remember, the judge ordered Spears to get random drug testing and take parenting classes. So how long will Spears be without her sons? Joining us now, family law attorney Randy Kessler. Randy, thanks for joining us. Also, Ken Baker, West Coast executive editor of Us Weekly, live from Los Angeles. Okay, Ken, we start with you. Must be pretty crazy around there today. You've been following the Britney Spears saga. Were you surprised today of the news?
You know, the news was shocking, but not surprising. Shocking in that for a court to take away custody of a mother's children is very shocking and disturbing, and it indicates that the judge found out something that indicated the kids were at risk. And that part was shocking. It's not surprising in that we have seen nothing but Britney deteriorating over the last several months. From her tumbling on stage at the MTV VMA Awards a few weeks ago, to her firing or getting fired by her attorneys, her managers, her bodyguards. Everything is just melting down for Britney, so in that sense, it is not surprising. But what is clear here is that the judge said very directly to her 2 weeks ago, we're going to test you randomly for drug and alcohol use. If you fail those tests, I will amend the custody agreement, which was 50-50. Well, this morning at 10 a.m. in that court, he amended it. He said at noon on Wednesday, you got to turn over your kids to Kevin Federline.
Ken, I'm glad you brought that up. Randy Kessler, as I said, joins us, a family law attorney. You said that the judge gave her some leeway here, and as we saw, the media, the paparazzi follows her. We saw she didn't listen to the judge.
That's exactly right. I think divorce lawyers across the country knew what was coming. The judge telegraphed this. 2 weeks ago, he gave her a rope to hang herself with and said, if you do okay, you're fine. You'll stick with 50-50. But if not, I'm going to yank custody away. And he did that. I think when you're under the microscope of the court, you better behave. Because if you don't behave when you're under the microscope of the court, the message the judge gets is, boy, when the court isn't looking at you, what are you going to do?
Now, Randy, there's no law out there about parents drinking. If you have kids, you can go out and have a drink. But it seemed like this was lawless behavior, driving without a license, to name one of the several things that Britney Spears has done. Allegedly, there's drug and alcohol use. We don't know. Could she get these kids back? Is that a possibility?
Well, she could. It's going to take a whole change of attitude and a change of persona. If she becomes the straight-laced, good mom, the judge is going to have to give it a second thought. I mean, the court has not issued a final ruling. All we know is it's a temporary ruling, basically saying what you did was wrong. If you don't straighten up, I'm going to protect these kids, and it's not going to be with you. Kevin's going to be better off protecting them than you are, obviously.
All right, Ken Baker, do you see that happening? Turning her life around?
Well, Britney was in rehab earlier this year, in February, and she got out after 30 days, and it was widely reported, including in Us Weekly, that Britney was angry about going to rehab because she thought she didn't need rehab. And if you talk to everyone around her over the last several months, they will tell you she needs rehab. So I think that perhaps the judge is sending a message, and that might be what happens next.
Right.
A condition, and our attorney can speak to this, maybe one of the conditions of getting the children back in her custody is going to be to go to rehab. There's going to be another hearing on Wednesday, and I think we'll learn more then.
All right, this could save her. Ken Baker from Us Weekly, Randy Kessler. We appreciate it, family law attorney. Thanks.